Yandere, I'm here to steal your Yuri. God damn it. Y'all have money, gotta gift memberships. No, we are not repeating that. No. We are here for a nice chilled stream, okay? No. Plus, I already have 39 fucking members now, and I gotta find some way to credit every single one of those 39 members. So please, no. Okay, anyway. I've delayed this stream for long enough. Hopefully a live scene works. Mod, are you not showing up? Oh, it was minimized. There we go, it's showing up on Streamlabs now. So as the title suggests, I'm going to be playing 2 mods in this stream. I believe these were both made for the Summer Jam of this year. But yeah, I might not be able to say the whole stream, but I had to pop in and say hi. Oh, hey Days, and hello Gabriel. Nice to see you in the chat. So this is the first mod I'm gonna be playing. It's called the Trap of Anonymity. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that completely wrong. As far as I know, this is a Yuri focused. Oh, excuse me. This is a Yuri focused mod. Apparently it's meant to have a bittersweet ending, which it kind of has me intrigued because I like mods like that. And then after this mod, I'm gonna play Summer Sunscreens, which I believe was made by Bluegi. It's tied 3rd place with Days' mod. Oh shit! I didn't realize this was the mod that was tied in third place. Wow. So I'm in for a treat then. Gift 100 membership. Please, no. Anyway. I'm gonna stop the Gran Turismo music now. There we go. Before I enter my name, I noticed maybe gifting 1,000. God damn it. I hate you, Mark. But yeah, one cool thing about this mod is that the disclaimer was, I mean, it still had the exact same disclaimer text, but the way it was presented is completely different compared to most DDLC mods. And it was on auto as well, so I couldn't like stop at the beginning of the disclaimer to show you guys. And then when I launched the mod again about a few minutes ago, the Team Zarvato splash screen was also animated, and then it just took me straight to this. So, yeah, very cool presentation right off the bat. All right, let's enter my name. I enter. Here we go. When I graduated high school, my family took me to the beach to celebrate. Wait, is this Yuri's perspective? I'm going to read in my normal voice until figure out whose it is. It's a little embarrassing, honestly. My parents were really clingy. Luckily, I was able to get away sometimes. Like that evening. Okay. 8th of June, 2007. 18 years old. Damn. I'm not sure what to... Oh my god. The beach was empty, leaving me alone to bake in the setting sun. I looked around, and I saw no one. As I walked through the sand, I took a deep breath in. I could smell everything. The salt, the wood, the discarded lotion and coconut. I closed my eyes to smell it more. I stretched my arms out, dug my toes in the sand, and breathed deeply. Yes, this was it. My own little heaven. Mine alone. Or so I thought. But when I opened my eyes... Oh! Hi, Yuri. Hi. Oh, it's this sprite from... I believe this sprite was a commission from Zachman Awesomeness for a shitpost mod that he discontinued, so he released the assets for it for free, as long as you gave him credit. Anyway, let's continue. I saw her sitting nearby. I panicked. She was pretty, really pretty, and I probably looked really stupid just then. So instead of saying anything, I only stood and looked at her. She looked around my age, but she was much taller than me. I couldn't make out most of her face. It was covered by the book in her hand. Her eyes were prominent and scanning the pages quickly. Most striking of all, they were violet. I didn't know what to do, so I squinted my eyes to try and catch the title. But portrait. Oh, hi, you're. Hi. Do you need something? I snapped out of my trance just to find her staring right back at me. Huh? You've been standing there looking at me for a while now. Am I bothering you? I shivered and looked away. I'd never felt so intimidated before. I didn't know what it was. Maybe a perfect posture, or her height, a deep and shaky voice. Or maybe it was something about those eyes of hers. I'd never felt so uncomfortable so quickly. Still, I had to collect myself. Oh, no, not at all. I was just, trying to see the name of your book. Oh, you could have asked. Oh, yeah, I guess I just. I'm sorry. Was that rude? That sounded rude, didn't it? It's just that you were standing right in front of me. You were breathing really heavily a few moments ago, and uh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. My eyes widened at her sudden apologies. She stood there, looking away from me, digging her feet into the sand. In her hands, she twirled strands of her long hair. I had never seen someone's demeanor shift so suddenly. At first, she struck me as a serious type, a stoic, a stoic academic, even though the outfit contrasted that. I can't read today, I'm sorry, chap. But now, she was a blushing and fidgeting mess. Her composure had been ripped away, and we were now trapped in mutual embarrassment. However, her unease surprisingly calmed me down. So, what's the book called? Oh, right. I got so flustered I completely forgot. It's the portrait of Markov. Okay, before we continue, I would just like to say I really dig like the film aesthetic that this mod's going for. Like, like those old film tapes that people used to have in the 80s, 90s and stuff. That's what this mod's presentations reminded me of, and I really dig it. I can't say I've ever seen anything like this before. Hang on, guys, let me light up a cigarette. Okay, we can continue. I dig it too, since it is set in 2007. It's a nice aesthetic to that time period. Yeah, that's true. Because they weren't too uncommon, I'd say, back in the mid to late noughties. I mean, it was just as the digital age was just about to really kick in. So, yes, it's a nice nod to the past. Overall, so good. Presentation rise. Huh, never heard of it. Name reminds me of some stuff I've read, though, like the picture of Dorian Gray. Ah, you read that? For class, yeah. Do you read a lot? Yeah. Well, more than my friends, at least. I don't know why I lied. I'm not a liar, not when it comes to stuff like that. Still, there was a certain aura about her. The mystique clung to her. It dominated the once pungent aroma of the beach. But maybe that was just the smell of mint hanging on her breath. Regardless, it made me feel like I had to be more, I had to be more, to be better than myself. That's true. It reminds me of a lot of those times when my mom had an old camera, but sadly it broke uh not a long time ago. Damn. That sucks. Can only imagine all the memories you guys had on that thing.
That's lovely. But anyway, Dorian Gray and Markov couldn't be more different. Portrait of Markov is very obscure. I'm fortunate enough to have one of the few printed copies. And while it's been archived online recently, most people give up reading it very quickly. Not that I blame them. It's a daunting read.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me.
On the surface, it's about this girl, Alyssa, who moves in with her long-lost sister. However, while the story begins innocently, it quickly grows dark as Alyssa discovers the town's secrets.
There we go.
She becomes targeted by a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And that's only a very light synopsis. It's very cryptic and abstract, and definitely not for the faint of heart. In fact, it almost wasn't published at all. It apparently drove its own author insane. What?
Damn.
That's why his estate refused to publish it for years after he killed himself, and
Oh God. Okay. I a chill just went down my entire body reading that. Oh no. I'm scared.
apologies. I spoke without thinking.
No worries. It sounds really cool. I'll have to check it out.
Really?
Sure. What else am I gonna do? I wasn't really planning to. At least not when I said it. The book sounded like way too much for me. Back then I could barely slog through our assigned reading in class. But she was a good saleswoman. I couldn't say no.
That's wonderful. None of my friends ever bothered to check it out. I don't blame those who can't finish the book, but none of them would even give it a shot. I bothered to read all of their favorites, but anyway, it's influenced my writing a lot. I'm actually working on a novel right now.
Wait, really? That's so cool. Is it horror?
Fantasy. I've always found that genre to be the most engaging for me. The level of intricate craftsmanship it takes to write those novels is no short of impressive. So, I hope to be like those writers.
Oh, don't go insane like Markov's author did.
You know, now that I think about it, you're the first person I've convinced to read Markov.
Oh, I'm flattered to be your first.
I wouldn't phrase it like that. It implies intimacy, and I don't know anything about you. Which is my fault. I talked all about myself and didn't stop to ask about you. What's your name?
Lawrence.
That's a nice name, Lawrence. Are you a tourist?
Bingo! My family brought me here to celebrate my graduation.
I thought so. High school?
Yep, class of '07. You're pretty perceptive.
Just using context clues. I've never seen you before. My school is small, so I assumed you were a tourist. And you don't look much older than me. I'm also in the class of '07.
Could have fooled me. If you told me you were twice my age, I'd believe it.
Are you saying I look old?
Huh? No, no, no. I'm saying you look mature, like older than me.
So first you stare at me silently, and then you call me old. You really know how to charm a girl, don't you?
Well, this is quite the mod so far. Fucking hell. Imagine you offing yourself because you try to figure out how to write a compelling story and never publish it, only to be published as a memory of your achievement in writing a book. Damn. That's quite something. I wouldn't be surprised if that's happened at least 10 times in history. Hey Emily, welcome to the stream. That's not
Relax, I'm teasing you.
oh, right. You didn't strike me as a teasing type.
I'm not, honestly. My friends have been telling me to get out of my comfort zone, which is a bit ironic since they all stick pretty strictly to theirs. Ah, why do I keep saying these things? It's like all my filters are gone with you.
You're just speaking your mind. Nothing wrong with that. I was starting to get a bit desperate now. What was this girl thinking? What was she hiding? Every time I thought I could learn something, she retreated in on herself. I'm more than happy to listen. It's not like you know me.
Exactly. That, I think, is the trap of it all. Since I don't know you, I feel.
Oh, these words. Okay, we're gonna have a fun time with this one.
I feel simultaneous.
Oh, simultaneously. Oh my God, I thought it was a completely different word.
I feel simultaneously.
Oh, now that's the word I don't think I've seen before. Invigorated. Oh my God. I am tired. I am dumb. I am stupid. Okay, let's. Oh my God, there's even big words. Perpetuated by the anonymity. Okay, here we go. We can read the sentence now, chat. We're not gonna fuck this up.
Since I don't know you, I feel simultaneously invigorated and perpetuated by the anonymity.
I still fucked that up. Never mind. We're gonna continue anyway because I can't be asked.
It feels good to speak my mind, but it also scares me. We don't know each other now, but what if we grew closer eventually? Will you look back on what I said before and hate it? Or will you wish I said more? There's a
Oh my God, Yuri! Stop saying big words. Okay, we've got this, chat.
there's a simu si-
Oh my God.
there's a simultaneous desire
And no, I fucked it up. No. Okay, hang on. Simultaneous. Oh, is it simultaneous? I can't pronounce it. I know the word, but I don't. I forgot how you pronounce it. I'm not gonna bother.
there's a simultaneous desire to be myself and an urge to fabricate a whole new persona. I cannot predict you, and that both excites and frightens me.
I didn't know what to say. This girl was a lot, but she was honest in a way a few people our age were. Well, I think admitting that is a brave. Not a lot of people can express that, let alone so eloquently. So if this is what you're like when you're speaking your mind, then I want to hear nothing less. Guys, why are you putting big words in the chat? No, no.
That's very kind of you. But I've probably said enough about myself. Are you going to college?
Yeah, out of state. I'm undecided though.
Ah, we're in a very similar boat then.
You're undecided too? You shot me as an English or sociology major.
Well, I am majoring in English right now. I'm not sure that's what I want to pursue academically. Writing's always been more of a hobby for me. I'm worried that pursuing it exclusively may ruin it. You right?
Yeah, a bit. Not as much as I read though. Yet another lie. Guess she was right about the anonymity. I wanted her to know me, but the thought of that was also off-putting. Guess she and were similar in that way.
Same here. In fact, I was scared to write for a very long time. I was afraid I wouldn't live up to my own expectations. But my friend, Monica, helped me to push me into writing poetry.
It's the same friend who wouldn't read your book.
Anyway,
We met through. Aww, damn. So that's how Monica's characterized in this mod.
I see. The, the, the debate club at our school.
Wow, debate? That's some challenging stuff. Can't believe someone so apologetic would be in the argue to your pass out club.
I suppose joining the debate club was another way of pushing myself.
Sounds like you're always pushing yourself.
Not as much as I should, probably.
Well, here goes nothing. You want to break out of your comfort zone with me?
I don't know. Depends on the offer. Should I be worried?
Not at all. Oh, unless you hate parties. Wait, what? Huh? There's a house party downtown tonight. I was thinking of going if you want to come with.
The one on Olive Street?
Yeah, how'd you know? Huh? What's so funny? She stood there laughing for what felt like forever. Chat, stop putting big words! I don't see you in the background putting big words. Stop it. Stop it. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was the first time she'd ever laughed. She had a pretty laugh. It complimented her. While her voice was deep, her giggle was high. At first, I kept asking her what she was laughing at. I soon went quiet and let her get it all out. I could tell the moment was vulnerable for her. Eventually, she ended up with her hands on her knees, attempting to collect herself.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Inviting a girl to a party in our own neighborhood? It was just very funny to me.
You live on Olive?
Until the end of summer, yes.
Ah, jeez. You were probably already invited them. I'm super embarrassed.
Oh no, don't feel bad. I wasn't trying to embarrass you. I thought it was innocently sweet. That's why I laughed. But to answer your question, I think I'd like to go.
Oh, no. No, you see, chat, the thing you gotta know about house parties, because I've been to a few myself, they almost never end well. Everyone's fucking drunk, everyone's trashing the place, everyone's singing out of their mind. Then next thing you know, the few couples that are there having arguments over the phone or in person, and it's just house parties never end well. So I don't see a plausible, reasonable outcome, like good outcome out of this, where the MC and Yuri go to this house party. I don't see this ending well. I really don't. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I don't know. I just don't want to see someone like Yuri, who's already so vulnerable, be subject to the crap that are at house parties. It's I don't know. I'm scared. Just don't go then. If you're referring to Yuri and MC, already too late for that. If you're referring to me, I haven't been to a house party in months. Probably not going to for a long time either. This is why I don't want to go to a house party because there's a lot of people who can be very scary or mean. Oh yeah, I know. I've always been punched in the face at house parties because there was like the guy who tried to punch me was actually going for someone else who was standing behind me. Scary shit, man. Anyway, let's continue.
I wasn't planning on it. It's not really my scene. But I think it could be fun. I'll have to ask my boyfriend.
She has a boyfriend? Oh no. Oh no, that's just made things even worse. No. Oh no. No. Fuck. Oh no. Uh-oh. Off. And there it was. I felt my heart tighten. I felt my breathing hold. Felt my shoulders grow heavy. She had a boyfriend. I don't know why that revelation hurt me. Yeah. Oh no. Maybe. I know she's been like brutally honest so far, but maybe she was just saying that to show face. That's my theory. That's my theory. Anyway, let's continue. I wasn't interested in her romantically. She's very pretty and she seemed awfully sweet, but that wasn't enough to constitute romantic feelings. Still, I felt the world go green for a moment, felt my teeth grind. This jealousy over someone I didn't know. Well, clearly you do have some interest in her if you're getting fucking jealous, MC. Actually, why are you even getting jealous? You've only just met her. Ah, my God. Teenagers, am I right? it couldn't be healthy. I did notice that Yuri had a bunch of random expressions, like she was still talking to him. Now she's looking directly at us, and she's noticing we're like freaking out. Her expression is going to change again. Watch. Yeah, there it is.
Uh, you all right?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you daydreaming?
Nah, I just haven't eaten enough.
I see. Well, I should probably get back home. It's getting dark and my parents are probably waiting for me.
How would I know if you're going to the party?
Hmm. Look to the stars, and they're aligned correctly. I'll be there.
She turned to leave. No, I couldn't rely on the stars or whatever astrological nonsense she was proposing. I needed something else. And it was then I realized the obvious. Wait,
Hmm?
I never got your name.
Oh, right. It's Yuri.
Yuri. Her name rang in my head the whole walk home. I barely ate, barely drank. My heart was beating unevenly in my chest as I walked to the party. Yes, anxiety. It was different than it usually was. It was an exhilarating fear, like roller coasters or haunted houses. It's supposed to numb me, but now just the thought of this party was making me feel alive. I couldn't breathe, and I love it. There was no point in the feeling. This wasn't a lover, wasn't even a friend. She was just a girl I had only met hours before, and we'd probably never see each other again. Bro is so down bad. He is! He's down bad for a girl he's only just met. I want to say this is unrealistic, but this is not even bad writing. This is just facts. This is how teenagers act, especially nowadays. Like if you see a boy meeting a girl for the first time, he instantly falls in love with her, and the reverse is true. The reverse order is also true. It's ridiculous. So this is really good writing so far, but also I am just petrified of what's going to happen. I'm really, really scared. Still, my heart beat incessantly. Yuri. Oh my god. Near the music in the background. The party was packed, and of course, I knew no one. Some of the guys were begging me to play beer pong. Beer pong. Beer pong. Be- Beer pong. Oh my god, I can't read. Someone even flirted with me. I was only looking for one person. Oh my god, just let it go. She has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. Let it go, MC. And there she was. Hey, Lawrence! I'm so glad you came. I was worried you might pass.
Of course I came. Stars are aligned after all. Didn't you check?
Totally. After that, the party went strong for a while. Yuri went straight for the mixer. This girl was really full of surprises. Shut up, Gmail. I don't care about clothing. Even though this was her neighborhood, she didn't know most of the people. That or she didn't want them to know her. Regardless, she stuck by my side the whole night. Bro needs to be happy, not down bad. This is why people who's down bad don't get a girlfriend, because they'll try everything to be referred. The only thing I gotta say is they need to meet them correctly first. Yeah, just get to know the person, give it a few weeks, months, whatever. Don't just rush into relationships because it's almost never gonna work out. Very rare cases it works out, but the circumstances behind them have to be exceptional for that to happen. Hence why it's so rare. Uh, like for instance, an r slash nice guy meets an r slash nice girl. They're gonna click perfectly and then bond over the hatred of Oh, all these alpha males, all these fat women, get all the hot guys, and all like, oh my god, yeah. Anyway, I'm going off track. We should continue. Eventually, she was totally wasted. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Chat, chat. Okay, no, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. You know how there are different types of drunks? Happy drunks, sad drunks, angry drunks. Yuri was a ramble before apologizing profusely drunk. If her stories at the beach were persistent, they were non-stop now. I'm sorry. I didn't clean mean to go on for so long. Yuri and the wine flashbacks. Oh god, that mod. It's alright. Better to hear you ramble than that guy in a snapback. Eventually, though, she said someone's name. I was too drunk to fully process it, and she slurred it pretty thickly, but just saying the name made her tear up. Soon after mentioning the person, she ran to the bathroom. Oh! I waited outside the door for a while. I couldn't hear anything over the loud music. At first, I thought she was throwing up, but she was in there for a long time. Oh no. About half an hour, if I remember right. Read and knocked a few times. No answer. I started sweating. The buzz was wearing off. Yuri? No answer. Yuri, you okay? Silence. I put my hand on the doorknob and turned. She'd left the door unlocked. Oh, no, I don't want to proceed. I'm scared. I, I don't want to. Um, this is Let's just continue. What's the worst that can happen? I'm coming in, okay? Bracing myself, I gently opened the door. Oh, God. There she sat, in the center of the bathroom, sobbing. She'd quickly rolled up her sleeves when I entered and was now clutching her forearms tightly. Ah, oh no. She didn't even look at me when I entered. I kneeled next to her and fidgeted with my hands. I didn't know what to do. Should I touch her? Hug her? Help her stand up? Should I say something? What could I even say? I could ask what's wrong, but what if that hurt her more? I sat with these thoughts silently as she cried. By the time she finally stood, I realized I hadn't said anything at all. I'm gonna go home now. I didn't see her the rest of that summer. Didn't get a number or even a last name. She simply vanished. Oh my god. I made it through college all right. I was an average student, mostly B's and a few C's. Ended up graduating a year late. Since I didn't work too hard, I had a lot of time on my hands. So I spent a good chunk of it reading Yuri's book. It was a decent read. A lot of it went over my head, but I could see why she'd enjoy it. It was clearly made with a lot of care. I didn't understand how it drove its author mad though. At times it only drove me to sleep. Still, I was happy to read it. It's only tangible proof of our exchange. Ah, the big words. We love big words. Big words. Yay! I end up getting a anthro anthropology good degree. I'm not going to try and reread that. I can't speak today. I'm so tired, but I didn't know what to do with it. So, as I work in various odd jobs, I called myself a job hopper, but my parents just called me a loser. I made some good friends though. Eventually, we all decided to take a summer trip together, partly to celebrate my graduation. We saved a lot of money over that last year. They argued over where to go, maybe the Grand Canyon or explore France for a while. However, I knew exactly where we needed to go. Yep, Japan. 8th of June, 2012. 23 years old.
Well, we just skipped a few years. We're now in 2012.
The beach hadn't changed since I left it. It was like a time capsule I was finally opening. I couldn't tell what I felt. Happiness? Fear? Discomfort? I guess nostalgia is a little bit of all of that. I looked around, but I saw no one. I spread my arms and legs out. I caressed the breeze, kneaded the sand, and that smell. Even the scent of the beach was the same. The saltiness of the sea, the earthy smell of the driftwood, the abandoned snow cones and cream cups. And was that mint?
Lawrence? Oh my god, this sprite! Yes!
I love this sprite for Yuri. I think she looks super elegant in it. Super, super classy. And there she stood. Yuri. I froze. 5 years I was barely sure she existed. Some of my friends said I just smoked way too much and dreamed her up. Here she was, in the flesh, gazing at me. The girl I'd dream about. A strange girl who didn't have to do anything to occupy my mind. Her features are sharpened, and her eyes are clearly narrowed. But despite that, those violet eyes were now wide as a deer's.
Lawrence!
Before she could finish her sentence, she came running toward me, arms outstretched. Aww. Her perfect posture was abandoned as she sprinted through the sand. Soon, she stood in front of me. Instead of hugging me, she stood still. Her arms went by her side, and her fingers soon found resonance in her hair. Eventually, she bowed. I
I'm so sorry for that night. I didn't mean to get so drunk, and I definitely didn't think I'd get so upset. And I left without a proper goodbye, and I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to say. Of all the times I dreamed of seeing her again, I didn't once expect it to go like this. Is she single now? I don't know. Something must have happened with her boyfriend, I think, for her to burst out into tears as soon as she saw us. Or maybe she was crying before and then seeing seeing the MC just amplified that. I don't we'll see. So many prepared responses, so many words I planned. And now I was frozen. My hands lifted, even though I didn't know what to do with them. They found themselves on her shoulders. Hey, it's okay. I promise I haven't held on to that at all.
But still, it must have been so embarrassing. You didn't even know anyone there. I got totally wasted. I promise it's not like me.
Even if it was, I wouldn't care. You're free to do whatever you want. If it makes you feel any better, I had the worst hangover ever the next day. I threw up everywhere. My mom got pissed. Someone tried to flirt with me but when I turned around, I looked so bad I scared them right off. That didn't happen, but there was nothing wrong with a little white lie. She giggled and wiped away her tears.
Well, you couldn't have looked any worse than me.
I just realized, sorry to break the tension, but there's a line. I see a line underneath her mouth and it stretches by her chin, her hair. I've noticed that ever since this pose occurred, but yeah. Sorry for pointing that out because some of you are now unable to unsee that. There we go. You'd be surprised. I'll make a very I make a very convincing corpse. She distanced herself slightly.
Sorry for my outburst.
God damn it, you're entering my OCD is skyrocket. Sorry, Blukey.
I've been holding on to that for a while. I thought I'd never see you again. How have you been?
I've uh I've been alright. I was better before I decided to take anthropology. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Majored in anthropology? That's great. A friend of mine majors in that. She's working to become a museum curator.
But I can't pronounce words today, chat. I'm so sorry. Well, uh, I don't know whether I should lie again. Or I was able to get away with it because we never talked again. But now I wanted to make something out of this. It didn't have to be romantic, but I knew it had to be something. If we did get closer, though, she'd find out eventually I lied. So it'd be best not to, right? It's not only common courtesy, but common sense. I did it anyway. Oh, go. I'm trying to be that as well.
Really? I didn't know you had that passion.
Well, I chose anthropology randomly, and the goal sprouted from there. It was never the original plan, but I'm really excited to do it now.
That's great. So great.
There was a crack in her voice. It was faint, but I caught it. Oh, I'm glad I did that impression then. Was there a twinge of longing, anger, jealousy? I couldn't tell. What have you been up to?
I'm teaching some classes right now as part of my graduate program. I'm trying to get my MFA.
You stuck with English?
Yes, I've actually met a lot of good people for it.
Still in touch with any of those old friends? Like the one in your old debate club?
Not really. They didn't do anything. We just fell out of touch. My new friends have helped me grow a lot.
Are they the reason for your new get-up?
My outfit? Maybe a bit. Why? Do you not like it?
No, I love it.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a really pretty dress. So different to what you were wearing last time.
Oh, that old thing. It was, it was really nice. Vintage, too. But I think I looked a little juvenile in it. So now I'm just experimenting and exploring myself. My friend Emily has really been helping me with developing my style. Hey! Let's go! Emily mentioned! I don't even know if she's even still in the stream. If she is, then Emily. I don't even think she's in the stream. Oh my god, that is brilliant. And- oh, that's brilliant. Best model ready. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh. In fact, she's having a housewarming party next week after I get back. New apartment? No, an actual house. With a husband and a baby on the way. Their apartment was too small. Wait, is this MC? Oh wait, no, there's no quotation, so I'm going to assume this is MC's narration. With a husband and a baby on the way, their apartment was too small. Oh wait, no, was that actually you speaking? Oh, it's really strange, honestly. She's my age, but she already has a house and a child. Oh, okay. Well, I think that was an error? Question mark. I think that was an error because I think there was supposed to be quotations at either end of that sentence. Marco! Oh my god, thank you for the €5 donation, my man. Yippee! I'm not sure why it's not showing up in Streamlabs. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I think I. No, did I hide it? No, it's here. Hmm, that's weird. But thank you for the €5 donation. Buy yourself an ice cream. I'm gonna need some ice cream after this fucking mod. Oh my god. When I was a kid, I always thought that would be me. but now I can barely handle rent and teaching.
Do you want to teach full-time?
Yes, I think I do. And I'll traumatize every student with the portrait of Markov.
Now's my chance. Speaking of that book, I read it.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd get to it at first, but I ended up really loving it. Loved it so much I ended up going online and digging into the fandom.
Did you research the history at all?
I didn't really want to read about some old guy killing himself.
Good.
What was your favorite ice cream, Yandris? Mine, I'm basic as fuck, so I'm gonna have to say vanilla. Yeah, vanilla ice cream's my favorite. How's your book going?
It's it's good. I'm almost done with it actually. I have to finish it soon for my program though. I'm hoping that being here
Shit, my screen went black. Charger, go in. There we go.
so I'm hoping that being here brings some inspiration.
So, what brings you back here? I thought you went away for college.
I did. I'm back here to visit my parents. Why are you here? Did you come with your family again?
No, my friends and I came as a group. It is another graduation trip, though.
But didn't you graduate last year?
We didn't have enough money then. I'm getting too good at this.
Ah, right. I'm glad you're here. I almost didn't come this evening. I was supposed to be having dinner with my parents, but the stars were aligned the same as they were when we met. I felt like something important was supposed to happen here. So, I'm glad you came.
I'm glad you came too.
I broke up with my boyfriend.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh boy. Let's see the law for this one, boys. The feeling I had when she said that makes me angry now. Because when she said they broke up, I felt happy. I couldn't explain it. I wasn't supposed to like her. I wasn't rooting for her to break up with him. But to hear she had, it created an excited tapping of my foot, a buzzing in my chest, a biting of my lip. Why was I suddenly such an opportunist? No, oh, jeez, I'm sorry to hear that. When did it happen?
A few weeks ago, actually.
Oh, wow, so relatively recently. Oh, in terms of 2012 logic.
We were on the phone. We were talking on the phone about me coming back here. He was so excited to see me, but I couldn't shake this disgusted feeling. I hated the idea of seeing him. It wasn't even supposed to be any different than before. We'd done the same thing every holiday, but this time I just cracked. I'd done something. I'd never done something like that before. I hated leaving him almost as much as I hated staying. But we've been dating since high school, and I'd changed so much since then. He didn't do anything wrong. He just wasn't in love with the current me, and I wasn't in love with the current him.
As she cried, she put her head to my chest. My I can't read. My hands glided around her waist, and I held her tightly. I understood her. I hadn't dated someone for that long, but I got the sentiment. That's how it was with my parents and some of my old friends. Her crying slowly subsided as I stroked her back. This is really well written. This is a beautifully written mod so far.
How long are you here?
Until Sunday. You?
Wednesday. Would you want to spend a weekend with me? I know you're here with friends, and I'd hate to steal you from them, but I don't want to be alone.
Oh, Yuri. She was a good saleswoman. I couldn't say no. We spent those days together around the island. We spent those nights together too. Oh! What? 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 Oh! Damn, that jump scared me.
Hey,
Hey, I spoke groggily as I slinked closer to her. She moved back slightly.
why?
She looked at the wall and breathed in deeply.
Why are you so scared to touch me?
Huh? I thought I had my hands all over you.
You,
Oh my chat. What is this?
you, you don't touch me like you want to fuck me. You touch me like you're scared I'll break. Are you just inexperienced? Are you scared of me? Or do you think I need protecting or something? I'm not trying to attack you. I just want to know. I don't know what to tell you. Is this MC still? Or are you not attracted to me? Is this just pity sex because I broke up with my boyfriend?
Okay, no. This is MC. Okay.
What? No. I
I didn't know what to say. I didn't even know I was doing that. I need to think of something. What could I say? What should I say? Unfortunately, she got to the truth first.
Oh, I get it. It's because you think I'm some pure little angel, don't you? I'm a sophisticated, stoic, gorgeous girl on the beach. I'm a girl with looks experience but hasn't done anything a day in her life. I'm new. I'm only who you fantasize about, not who you knew. You're scared to touch me because for years you thought I was untouchable. I, I'm speaking. And I'll have you know that I'm not that 18-year-old girl you met. I'm clearly not some unconquerable queen. I'm not some fantasy. You're not gonna wake up in your room drenched and dazed. I'm a 23-year-old woman. And all I wanted was a good time. So do something. Do something worth a damn. Do.
Oh my god. Oh! I left the next morning and I didn't see her the rest of that summer. What? What? What just happened? Oh my god. I didn't tell my friends about it. When they asked where I was, I changed up the story. I went hiking, I went camping, I went boating. Eventually I gave up giving a reason altogether. Fuck, I can't read. There wasn't much I could do with my anthro anthropology degree, so I ended up working in an office. It was boring, but it paid the bills, and it finally gained me some respect to my family. For a while, I stopped thinking all about her, about Yuri. She slowly faded from my mind, like everything I learned from anthropology. Occasionally, she'd pop back in my mind. I think of her long purple hair, or her humble smile, or her violet eyes. Most of the time, I just think about that night we shared. Even even that slowly left my brain. I met someone. We got a pet, rented a house, we even got engaged, and that person began to dominate my mind instead. But of course, when my parents planned us a couples trip, they chose the worst possible place. Ah, no! 9th of June 2017, 28 years old. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh, no. The beach still hadn't changed at all. The same smells, same sights, same heat. Oh no, it's the same beach. Yep, yep. We're fucked. What I missed, chat. Monster, you missed a lot. You missed a lot in this mod. Anything you're about to see is just spoilers for a previous like hour and 3 minutes of this stream. There is a lot of lore in this short mod. I don't even think it's worth spoiling yourself because this is such a well written mod. I imagine if we get to September 22nd, 2017. Oh, please no. Please no. It was like returning to your old high school. It was both charming and unnerving. I looked around. I saw no one. For old time's sakes, I spread my arms and legs out and took in the scent of the land. And
Lawrence? Ooh, short hair!
and there she stood, right on cue. I I had joked in my head about seeing her, but I didn't expect her to actually be here. I felt all those old emotions rush back to me. My face heated, my foot from my fingers tapped. I couldn't take my eyes off of her.
Lawrence, I didn't expect to see you.
Me neither. Guess the stars were aligned yet again. Oh, that's a cute pose. That's a cute pose. Unfortunately, I still see a line. I still see a line there. But yeah, I think short-haired Yuri is really underrated. Not enough people use her, myself included, actually. She looked up toward the horizon and chuckled.
I guess you're right.
You, uh, you cut your hair.
I did.
It, it looks good. Really good. I mean, you look so different, but you look good.
Thank you. You don't look so bad yourself. Did you get that job as a curator?
Huh? Oh, right. No, I didn't end up doing that. I just work a pretty basic office job now.
Oh, I suppose that's a good way of using your degree.
More like a good way of relearning it. I learn something new about humanity every day behind that desk.
Ah, there's that old sense of humor. I'd worried we'd be a stuttering mess the whole time. Not that I'm innocent of that, obviously. What brings you back this time? Family trick? Get away with friends?
Couple strip.
Oh, that's that's lovely. Why here?
Ask my parents. They're the ones who planned it.
Ah, I see. Oh, this is quite a romantic little town. Maybe you should come back for your honeymoon.
Maybe I will. It's coming up pretty soon.
Hmm?
I'm engaged.
Oh, oh my God. That's that's so great. That's really, really great.
She's not happy. She's not happy.
Who's the lucky one?
An old friend. We reconnected a few years ago, and I guess they saw something in me.
Oh, they're very lucky to have you.
Very lucky. She's not happy. What about you? Why are you here? Don't tell me you're also engaged. That'll make for a really bad rom-com.
No, no. I'm still single.
No way.
Yes, wait. But I'm okay with that. After the incident that shall not be named, I started focusing on my career, getting some works published, this and that. It's small, but it's nice.
Did you ever get that book published?
Hmm? Oh, about that. I actually abandoned it way back in 2011.
What? But I thought you were finishing up for your grad program.
Ah, right. Well, I may have lied about that. Just a bit. I was actually working on a book of poems. While getting my MFA, I realized that poetry was more my passion. It was both nostalgic and invigorating in a way writing my novel wasn't. I was trying too hard to be something I wasn't. I found I excel much more with short stories and poems. I still love big, sprawling books like The Portrait of Markov, though.
Oh, I lied about that too. Oh, wait, that was Yuri.
Oh, I lied about that too. It didn't actually drive the author insane. That was all fabricated by the publisher to sell copies. I don't even say the book's that great. I read it recently and I even found a typo. I think I just wanted to entice you to read it since not many people want to. It's kind of like comfort food for me. That's why I was so upset that my friends wouldn't read it in the literature club. Oh crap, I lied about that. Oh, that's brilliant. She was also lying for a teeth. While MC, they both lied. Yo,
Oh, that's actually so cute. They were both. Oh, see, that's the thing. Young and impressionable people will lie to like people they like to try and like look tougher, stronger. So to see Yuri come clean, and I assume MC's gonna come clean after this, it just shows like that they're actually growing, they're actually maturing as people. I was gonna use the phrase as characters, but no, as far as I can tell, this is not just a mere visual novel modification. This is an actual experience. I feel like I'm experiencing a time lapse of these characters' lives, and I think it's just small things like this make up a big part of the story. And I think that's something not a lot of people do when they or realize when they write their stuff. So take inspiration from this mod because this is fucking fantastic.
Oh crap, I lied about that too. I was actually in a literature club, not a debate club. I probably lied about a few other things as well.
For a second, I was surprised. I couldn't believe she'd lied about all of that. Hell, I couldn't believe she lied, period. But after thinking about it for a moment, I realized obviously she did that. I was a total stranger, and if I could lie to her, why did I expect her to not lie back? And just in that minute, she proved herself right all those years ago.
So, what did you lie about?
What?
With all due respect, I doubt you've been completely honest with me. It's a trap. It's a trap of anonymity, right?
There it is. There's the title.
I don't consider myself a deceitful person, but I lied to you anyway. So, what have you lied about?
Uh, uh,
I don't think of it as me judging you. Ironically enough, I think our mutual lie made me trust you more. But we're older now, aren't we? You might as well be on honest, equal footing. But oh, you could lie again, and I'd never know. It's your choice in the end.
I was overwhelmed. This girl wasn't the one I met a decade ago. Not at all. Oh yeah, I just realized we're in 2017. 10 years have passed in this timeline. Wow. She was confident, blunt, and sharper than before. And it would have been stupid to not expect anything on the contrary. I thought about lying. I'd most definitely get away with it. After all, who knew when we'd meet again? But I was tired of lying. It was time to come clean. Well, I lied about being a reader. I lied about being a writer. I didn't really understand Markov, and nobody flirted with me after my hangover in '07. I also lied about wanting to be a museum curator. I had no idea what I was going to do. Oh, and I never understood your stars aligned nonsense. And I lied about why I couldn't touch you. I knew why, and you were right.
Wow, that was very brave of you, Lawrence. Thank you.
No, thank you. That actually felt really good.
It did, didn't it? Now we aren't lies. Now we aren't our lies or our fantasies. We're just ourselves.
Oh, she looked back towards the horizon. So, you never fully answered my question.
Hmm?
What brings you back here?
Oh, right. I came back from my high school reunion.
How'd that go?
Really well, surprisingly.
Did you see that guy you used to date?
Yes, actually, we had a very pleasant conversation. He's married now, has a wife and two young daughters. He's doing really well. I also got to see my old clubmates. I didn't think seeing them would go well. I was really worried they'd all hate me for whatever reason, but they were really happy to see me. They're still here, actually. They decided to stick around another week here just to spend time with me. You could meet them if you want.
And how exactly would you introduce me? Hi, so this is a person I've only met 3 times over a decade. We slept together a few times, but that kind of went sideways and,
Enough, enough. God, that was such a weird time for me. The outfits, the people. I'm cringing just thinking about it.
well, it brought you here, didn't it?
Yes, I guess it did.
She looked back at the horizon, and I joined her. Oh, wow. Nice. We silently stood on the shore and watched the setting sun. Yuri?
Lawrence?
Is this the last time we'll ever see each other?
I don't know. But if it is, I'll be happy it ended this way.
Oh, I can't tell. I'm going to assume this is MC. Will you hold my hand? And oh my god. Wow. Oh, and the mod closed. The mod closed. Oh my god. Wow. I that mod. Oh my god, hang on. Let me get some Gran Turismo music playing. I'm struggling to come up with some thoughts, man. Where is what's a good Gran Turismo song I could put on? Uh oh. Oh, I think this song would be good. Come on, play. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's switch to the Be Right Back screen. Oh, right. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. But oh my god, I'm at that mod touched me. That mod touched me a lot. Wow, I have no words. Let me read the chat. Now hear me out. Now hear me out. What if Yuri was an illusion this whole time? That was amazing. I'm touched. That was brilliant. It was really good. I'm surprised that this didn't win. I mean, third place tied with Days mod isn't bad. That bad. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played the second place mod, but my god, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I actually felt like I was watching two people mature. Like at the beginning, we saw the classic, iconic, awkward Yuri. Like she was all over the place. She was shy. They were both lying through the skin of their teeth, meeting each other, which was natural because they're strange. They were strangers. Then they met each other a second time. Fucked. Oh no, this mod was a lot deeper than I was expecting. Well, I have to go. It was nice watching this stream and this mod. Alright, Marco, thank you for stopping by. Take care, mate. But, yeah. That was a fantastic mod. I don't think I've had a playable mod touch my heart in such a long time. I see why it was called a bittersweet ending now. That was very much bittersweet. Like, they had a great time in the 3 times they only met each other, ever. And, but they made the most of it. And in those 3 short meetings, they matured as people. They came clean to each other. They had intimate experience. And now they're both going to go about their lives, finally getting the closure they both wanted from one another. I think that was a beautiful mod. Probably the best playable mod I've played in a long time, if I'm going to be honest. That was really touching. Beautiful. Absolute. That's an easy 10 out of 10 mod. Easy 10 out of 10 mod. That was fucking fantastic. That's the sort of mods I want to see from the Reddit side. That's the sort of mods I want to see from the Reddit side. Captivating, touching, a hint of comedy, a bit of satire, serious tones. Those are the mods I love the most. Those are the mods that really pique my interest when it comes to the fucking fantastic mod. I gotta see who made that mod. Well, actually, no. Can someone put the creator's name in the chat. Because I would open Chrome, but it's going to cause my computer to lag like crazy. Should I make a DDLC mod like that? Up to you. If you want to. But if you do, take your time with it. Because it's clear this person did. Mr. Wait, hang on, that's not Mr. MT_Toasty. Okay, Toasty made it. Toasty, if you ever see this, you did a good fucking job of this mod. A great fucking job. Round of applause to the writer. Absolutely. Yeah, that's... I'm glad I downloaded this last night. I mean, I was already impressed with the mod, with its presentation. Like, the way it presents itself, even the disclaimers. Honestly, if you guys download the mod for yourself, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The disclaimers, the splash screen. It was beautifully presented, like it was like from a late 90s, early 2000s film tape. Like it was actually the MC going through his memories on his film tape. But the writing was even better. The writing was fucking fantastic. I wish there were more mods out there with this level of writing. I really do. Fucking phenomenal mod. I don't see how any... Okay, I don't mean to sound rude when I say this, but I'm not sure how the next mod I'm going to play will top that in terms of seriousness. Or maybe it'll excel in its own right. But, yeah. I'm going to stop glazing the mod now. I'm having a cigarette break. I'm probably going to roll the ads soon. No, not about YouTube ads. I'm talking about like trailers me and some other content creators have made. While I prepare myself, get some drinks, make some food before I play Summer Sunscreens, which will be the next mod I play.